I'm Carlos here with Gentle RV, and we're down here in Florida on a road trip to see who's got the best seafood in the whole state. We're on our way to go see Shiso Crispy, doing insane stuff here in St. Pete, Florida. And remember, if you love what we're driving right now and want your own RV, click the link below. You get 500 bucks off. Ronicca?
Hey!
What's going
up,
on?
Man? Good to see you.
Oh, dude, thank you so much for having
you're welcome,
us.
of course,
This is
of
awesome.
course. Yeah.
Shiso Crispy.
Yeah, here we are.
What a beautiful space.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Please, tell me a little bit about this.
This is our first indoor dining for Shiso Crispy. Started as food trucks and still currently food trucks, but this is our first brick and mortar space here downtown St. Petersburg on Central.
It's beautiful. It's bright, it's warm, it's welcoming. I love this sign.
Pretty dope.
Man, how did Shiso Crispy get started?
Shiso Crispy got started because I started a food truck franchise for the Prime Minister over in Malaysia. When I finished that project, I came back here to St. Petersburg and started from scratch. Yeah, thanks, man. Yeah.
That's awesome. The magic, the cooking, where does it take place?
Let's go.
Oh, I'm following you. Wow.
Yeah,
Beautiful
yeah.
truck. What a gorgeous space out here, too.
Thank you, thank you.
What are the top 5? Let's go. Top 5 things off the truck that I can get today.
Top 5, bang bang chicken dirty rice, ahi tuna dirty rice, handmade pork gyoza, mandu, lobster ragoon.
What makes dirty rice?
You know, it's not the traditional dirty rice that you're used to. I call it dirty rice because when you eat it, you're like, ooh, that's dirty.
I like
dirty
feeling
rice.
filthy when I'm eating rice, for sure. You can cook in small spaces.
I can,
No doubt about that.
no doubt.
Do you think that you can cook in an even smaller space?
Absolutely.
Let's go.
All right,
let's
let's
do
go.
this. You have this beautiful back area, and I found a place to park this. This is the Thor sequence camper van.
Okay.
Place to sleep, place to eat, place to cook.
Well, today we are cooking ahi tuna dirty rice. I'm gonna show you how to do it right. Rice is gonna take us about 30 minutes to cook, so we're gonna get that going.
I bought some tuna in the fridge.
This fridge is so surprisingly big, like it's even fitting my commercial stuff in here. I'm really surprised. Okay, so we have a whole fresh tuna loin here. You want these to be about 1 inch thick because we're gonna sear the outside, but we want the inside still raw, so 1 inch thick is gonna be perfect. You want the top to be the same thickness as the bottom, so you're just gonna cut literally straight down. And that's your steak. We're gonna cut a couple of them. The best way to tell if your fish is fresh is you're gonna wanna just press on the outside, and when it bounces back up and springs towards you again, that's gonna tell you that it's fresh. If you push it in and it stays there, that means that it is not a fresh fish and it's starting to degrade.
We got some pretty fresh fish then.
Yeah. It's Florida.
Yeah, right? Could I just bite it in? Just for me?
Actually, you can, but we're gonna cook it first.
Okay, fine. Don't tempt me with a good time.
So we use our own blend here at Shiso. I mean, honestly, you can use this blackening seasoning on anything, steaks, fish, chicken. It's a really good all-purpose seasoning to not have your cabinets cluttered with a lot of spices. So this is gonna cover a lot of ground here. You're just gonna go right on the fish and you're gonna put the seasoning on it on both sides. You wanna pat it down a little bit so that it's not gonna all fall off when you flip. And then you're gonna do the same on this side.
You dust and you pat.
Dust and pat. That's your seasoned
That's it.
fish. Voila.
We're good to go.
That's it.
Can we sear some freaking tuna?
Yeah, of course
Let's
we
do
can.
this. All right, we got a pot up
Yep.
here.
The space in here is so surprising. I cannot believe how much storage there is. Like, I'm storing commercial things on here right now.
Absolutely.
So, show me how to do this again.
We got to light this boy up. Get a light. Look at that. You want high, low? I'll let you control the heat.
So you're gonna wanna do this on medium to high. You wanna be able to get a good hard sear on the outside, but you want the inside of the tuna to be completely rare. If you put it in when it's not all the way hot, it's going to cook the fish through instead of searing it.
We don't want that. We got a hot pan.
All right, pan smoke and grab the tuna. If you don't put a good amount of oil down, the tuna and the seasoning is all gonna stick to the pan and peel off of the tuna.
Ready for
So
me?
good amount of oil, drop it in. sizzling.
Oh yeah.
Sizzling.
Beauty on that sizzle.
So you're gonna look at the side of the tuna. You only want the white part where it's cooking to go up maybe like 1/8 of an inch, just not very much. You want a hard, very thin sear on the outside. You also want to make sure that it actually gets the hard sear on there, because if you pull it off too soon, the seasoning is gonna peel off as well. Okay, now you're just gonna flip this. A little bit more oil, make sure that the seasoning doesn't come off.
There it is.
There it is.
Wow, look at this crunch on the outside. The seasoning is on there. You've got a really nice small white layer there too, but still beautifully raw on the inside. Great job.
Thank you.
You can tell that you're an expert at your craft. I
Done
love
it
to see
before.
it. Once or twice.
You really do not want to over-sear this. If you over-sear it, you ruin the tuna. It's gonna taste not like canned tuna, but not as good as if it's rare.
God, is that beautiful. Look at this crunch on the outside too. That is nice. I'm ready.
Okay,
I'm
let's
so
cut
ready.
it.
Are we just cutting? We're just gonna eat? This is it?
Nope. No, we're gonna build it with the rice.
Oh, let's build it with it. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm hungry.
We're gonna make a very simple slaw. It's pretty much equal parts of toasted sesame oil and honey, red cabbage and mint. It is so simple, but makes the most elegant salad. We're gonna let that marinate for a few minutes while we finish our rice dish, and that's it.
All right, now that the rice is done, I know that there's a difference between making sushi rice and making just regular old rice at home.
There is. Vinegar, sugar. That's how you make sticky rice.
It's a lot of sugar.
It is, actually. That's how you make it sticky. And then you're gonna stir it.
Thank you.
Mix it all in.
Ooh.
Make sure you get all the way to the bottom. If you don't scrape to the bottom, that rice is gonna overcook and be super mushy.
Totally.
When you cook rice, when it's done cooking, you have to let it cure for 10 minutes. And after that 10 minutes is up, that's when you start stirring it. It has to be super hot for it to be able to melt down that sugar and the vinegar.
Makes a lot of sense.
Another thing I have learned with cooking rice in a very small space with limited supply is you can't rinse rice properly on a food truck or an RV when you can't use up all your water. You have to rinse it, and you're supposed to actually rinse it for 30 minutes. Well, we don't have the capability of doing that, so I've wrote a new recipe for cooking sushi rice without pre-soaking and rinsing it. It's a 4-to-3 ratio. 4-to-3 ratio, you're 4 parts water, 3 parts rice. It will turn out perfectly without rinsing.
No way.
Yeah. Every day.
I don't need to wash my rice?
No. Do we have something that we can cover this with to make us more counter space for plating?
Actually, yeah. Check this out.
Oh, nice. Yeah,
Yeah.
perfect. Exactly what I needed.
Yeah, there's
Hell yeah, it comes with it, huh?
This place comes equipped with everything. Look at that.
Nice. Okay, perfect.
Full
now we have
counter
room.
space.
All right, dishes.
Tuna.
So, plate up rice on here.
Heard.
When I look at tuna, I try to find the longest piece that I can make even. So you want the slice to be even all the way down. Second knuckle, put it here and put your knife there. Take your finger to the end, second knuckle, and then you're gonna slice exactly there so that you have even all the way from this end to this end.
Looks so good.
Turn it to the side, and you're gonna cut your slices.
You gotta get in here. Yeah.
Go for it. Feel good about it.
That's so good.
Plate it up. This is gyoza sauce. We make this at Shiso, but you can buy it at the grocery store. I would get probably ponzu sauce, it's going to be called in the grocery store. So go ahead
Am
and
I
just,
mimicking the same thing? Or?
however
Oh.
you want it. I would drizzle it this way, back and forth. Phew, perfect, absolutely perfect.
A little messy, but that's okay.
So then we're gonna take this tuna,
Just tossing tuna.
tossing tuna on here, okay? Now you're gonna take these fried onions,
Ooh.
gonna toss it with green onions. You're gonna take your gyoza sauce or your ponzu, and you're gonna soak all of the tuna, okay? And then we're gonna top it with some sesame seeds.
Yes, please.
So simple, so delicious.
Salad on the side.
Salad on the side.
Nice. Look at that. That's
Yeah.
pretty.
Simple, right? And it's so beautiful.
Wow. Can we dig in?
Of course.
It's a beautiful day. Come on outside.
Okay,
We can
for
eat out
sure.
here.
So nice.
And these things come equipped with everything. Check it out.
It's a table.
Yeah. I'm getting so much umami, so much flavor. The sticky rice is nice, slightly sweet. You get the ponzu sauce. You get that little bit of like mayo, gochujang too.
Sweet and salty.
Sweet and salty. And then the crispy onions, the nice fresh scallions on here. Loving this fish though. You did a great job on this. The salad's wonderful, great compliment to everything too. Overall, I didn't really imagine that I could be cooking this caliber of meal in an RV.
So simply done. And surprisingly, that was just as the same as cooking it on the food truck. Same amount of space, same equipment, same quality of equipment, which I was really surprised about. Like, and this was no brainer, super easy.
Nice. So you'd say that this wasn't that much different every day?
Not at all. I don't even have a gas stove at home, so this is actually nicer than cooking at home.
I'm on the hunt for the best seafood in all of Florida. Do you have any suggestions?
Well, since you're traveling, I would totally go to the east side of the state and check out this dope place in Jupiter that I know.
Okay. In this thing? We'll make it happen.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You rock.
Okay,
This has been
yeah.
so much fun.
Yeah,
Thank you
of
so much.
course.
How do we let the people at home know about you?
Shiso Crispy on Instagram, online, Facebook, however you want to hit us up. Come down and visit. We've got multiple locations in Tampa Bay.
All right. Tampa Bay, this is St. Pete's.
St. Petersburg, brand new location.
You rock.
Yeah, thank
Ronicca.
you. Yeah,
Thank
dope.
you.
Yeah,
Thank you
dope,
so
man.
much.
Dope.
This has been amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We're heading across the state. Make sure to like and subscribe for more adventures. And remember, if you love what we're driving right now and want your own RV, click the link below. You get $500 off.